What's up, metalheads? I'm Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Please consider subscribing. To all you subscribers, thank you all so much. To all you new subscribers, I hope you stick around. Alright, got a pretty cool overview for you today. This knife really needs no introduction. This is the Protech Malibu, the original Protech Malibu, before they did the textured scales. And man, I tell you, Protech has got the button lock down. Best button lock action I've felt are on the Malibu and the Mordax. They've just dialed it in, and the acoustics you get with the aluminum sounds so good. Love this knife. Really like this knife. I hope Protech does more button locks, more of these, maybe different texturings and stuff like that. This one is the CPM 20 CV blade with the, they call it a reverse tanto. I don't know if you'd call it a sheep's foot or a drop point, or we're just going to go with what they call it, a reverse tanto. Just to let you guys know, this is after my finger accident, so if you see my gross finger, I apologize in advance. I'm going to do my best to keep it out of your face. So, but really like this knife. Let me give you some specs on it real quick. Alright, the overall length of this knife is 7.5 inches. Blade length is 3 1/4 inches. Blade width is 1 inch. Blade thickness is 130 thousandths. Flat ground blade with a stonewash finish. Handle length is 4 1/4 inches. Handle width is 1.12 inches. Handle thickness is just under 1/2 inch at 0.48 inches. Aluminum handles, and yeah, right hand tip up only. Manual flipper. Just a great EDC size knife. Really good ergos on it. Pocket clip works perfectly. Goes in and out of the pocket perfectly. Holds it in there well. Doesn't move around, and it slides in and out just like you would want any pocket clip to do. I'm not the biggest fan of the look of these kinds of clips, but they do work extremely well, and this one is no different than any of the others you've probably seen before. So they did flatten out the pocket clip right there, so in hand you don't get a hot spot, which I really appreciate. Very good ergonomics on this knife. Lightweight. I didn't give you the weight. The weight on this knife is 2.99 ounces, and we are going to verify that real fast. Honestly, I'm surprised it weighs that much. I was thinking it'd be down closer to 2.5 ounces. Alright. I got to get a smaller scale, but this is a scale I use when I have to mail packages, and I mail a lot of packages, so I need a bigger scale to do that. 3.0. So I guess I was wrong. 2.9, 2.8. Hold on a second. Make sure that's zeroed out. Yeah. So 2.8, 2.9 ounces, just under 3 ounces. So they are accurate. I'll give you some size comparisons real quick. I don't know if you've seen the Mordax video yet, but if not, I compared them in there. But I'll go ahead and compare them here also, just so you know. Both these knives are for sale in the next knife sale if you're interested, and so is this one, the Protech TR3. Go ahead and give you a comparison of all three of these Protechs. Very cool EDC size knives, very lightweight, very good action on all of them. Big fan of Protech. Alright, give you some more comparisons here. We'll do the Hogue Deca. Good comparison knife for this. Very good comparison. It's just a tad longer than the Deca, but not by much. We do the AD 20.5. Another very good comparison. Those two are almost identical in length. What else we got here we can do? We're going to do the Benchmade bug out for sure. It's going to be another very good comparison in size, although the bug out's quite a bit thinner. Since they are coming out soon, they're about to mail out this week, or at the latest next week. The Vista variant PE1, the PE2 is about to ship out to everybody. If you didn't get one, go follow QVIST Bladeworks on Instagram. There's DLT Trading and a couple others are going to have some for sale, so it's not too late to get one. And the new version has a front flipper, so that's cool. QSP Penguin, another good comparison, thickness and everything, although the Malibu's a little bit thicker, not by much. Here's another button lock for you, the Civivi Chevalier Chevalier is a little longer than the Malibu, a little thicker also. So let's go ahead and do a pair of 3, Spyderco pair of 3. And we'll go ahead and do the Spyderco Yojimbo 2. Yojimbo 2 is going to be a closer in length. Actually, pair of 3 is not too far off, but Yojimbo 2 is just a tad bit longer, and the pair of 3 is just a tad bit shorter. So, in my opinion, perfect EDC size knife. You know, once you get up bigger than this, it's generally more than I want in an EDC knife, but this one's just great. Great ergos, great materials, great action. The button lock action on Protech's knives is just, compared to this Chevalier, like, watch, show you something. I'm gonna try to catch the blade on the drop here. It bounces. I caught it that time. Usually it bounces. Oop. So I can get it, but a lot of times it bounces. With this Protech, man, it just, you just let off the button and it's coming home. It bounced that time. But the button is so, it's so controllable. You can just barely lightly push it and catch the blade, or lightly lower the blade like that, and then just keep lowering it down. I'm not sure what they're doing differently than everybody else, but whatever they're doing, everybody else should take note, because I've felt some Civivi button locks, some Wiha button locks, and some Kaiser button locks. Actually, I got a Wiha button lock here somewhere. Yeah. Here's the Wiha Coolix. I'm actually going to give you a size comparison between these two, because these are kind of in the same price range. It's quite a bit longer than the Coolix. And both of the Civivi and the Wiha, I've actually had to disassemble them and polish off the blade where the button lock makes contact with the blade to get rid of the terrible button stick on the Wiha and the Civivi. Both had terrible button stick. I will say the Wiha is better than the Civivi, but the Malibu's better than both by a long shot. It really is. Yeah, it's just better. Yeah, I definitely prefer the Malibu out of those 3. And those are all the button locks I think I have here at the moment, other than the Mordax, which I think I prefer the Mordax over everything, just for the acoustics. It has the same action as the Malibu, although a heavier blade, so it's much easier to, it just feels better to me, Mordax. And this is a big knife. I'm surprised I like this one more, honestly, but I think it's the audio, the acoustics you get off this Mordax are just ridiculously sounding, in a good way though. I love it. And the Malibu sounds good too. I'll bring it up to the mic so you can hear it better. Yeah, very nice ting on it. All right guys, that's gonna wrap it up. All these knives you've seen in this video for the most part, well, all these button locks, every one of these, including the Malibu and the Chevalier, all of these will be in the next knife sale. The Coolix, all 4 of these button locks will be available. So cool, a little bit something for everybody, from budgety end up to premium end, and different brands, different styles. So yeah, everything will be available. All right guys, if you have any questions, leave a comment below. If you want to know any more details about any of these knives, let me know. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. And if you have any of them, especially the Malibu, comment below. I don't know, I know everybody loves the Malibu. It's not like somebody's going to say they've got a Malibu and they don't like it. It's just, it's a fantastic knife. That's why it's always sold out, pretty much everywhere. GP Knives, I think, just released a special edition, and they pretty much sold out instantaneously. So yeah. All right guys, thank you so much. If you're new, consider subscribing. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button for me, and I will see you guys on the next one.